Sneak it on the tube and shit on my lunch. But yeah, yo, these fake ass jaw turkeys be lying to y'all, and y'all be believing that shit. This how you spot a fake pretendian. The first thing you say is what tribe you from, and if they can't spit one out real quick, you know they capping. Or if they say we all tribes, we part of all of that shit. That's how you know. Another thing is like get one of them jokers to take a DNA test, right? Get one of them them jokers to take a DNA test. They be the first one to say that shit is for entertainment purposes only. That's how you know you dealing with a pretendian right there. A fake ass aboriginal, you know. That's that's what they do. They don't like DNA tests, and then they don't know what tribe they're from, right? Just weird shit, man. Uh, Slavery happened in reverse. You'll hear that shit too from them. Slavery happened in reverse. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that means. Like, are we playing Uno or what? It happened in reverse. I don't know what the fuck what that's about. Whew. But yeah, fam, I'm chilling. I'm not in the studio right now. I'm in like my car, so y'all get like a up close and personal of me and my ride and shit. But yeah, man, there's a lot of faking going on, man. Like and I can say this honestly because I've debated some of you jive ass turkeys. I know your DNA straight up. Most of y'all, most of y'all, most of y'all pretendians got DNA from Niger, California. It just is what it is. Y'all don't want to bring that shit up though. And then y'all get these books, right? These these Indian books, right? And you say we ain't African. We ain't African this. We ain't African that. Blah 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 blah. Right? And you get the book. Y'all source out the book, right? I appreciate the sources. Y'all give us something to read, right? And we get to looking in y'all little books, and that shit say Africa, 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 Africa. Y'all cut out all of the Negro shit. Y'all don't believe that Native Americans intermingled with Africans. Y'all want to steal a whole shit. We was over here first. Fuck everybody else. We are the true first Americans. Yada yada this, yada yada that. No evidence to support the bullshit y'all be talking about. Y'all sit on people's lives and you argue with them all the time. You don't know what tribe you're from. A lot of y'all saying y'all new Indians. I don't know where y'all get that shit from. Crazy. It's crazy, fam. I'm just sitting here back looking at it all. I feel sorry for the kids, the young kids, because a lot of these folks that's saying this shit right here, they're youngins, man. They youngins. They like in their 20s and 30s and shit, right? And I don't think they have a foundation of history. When I was coming up, you had Dr. Henry Clark talking about this shit. Um, you had a lot of history being taught. It wasn't no such thing as fucking critical race theory and all this other dumb shit that they're trying to put in the schools to say that we don't need a history. We don't need to talk about a history and all this other dumb shit. So here lately is the young folks, man. It ain't the old folks saying this shit. It's these young cats, yo, that don't have a good, uh, good concrete foundation of history. Y'all don't know, like, they don't study timelines and shit like that. They mix Moorish history with Indian history. What the fuck, And I don't understand these cats. So I feel like it's my duty to get on here and to cut out the bullshit. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm in my ride right now. I ain't in the studio right now. For those of you who are just now visiting, I appreciate you. Give me a like and follow and subscribe. If y'all tired of hearing people out here talking about that you ain't African and all of this shit, y'all in the right place. Because I don't got no time for that I'm not African bullshit on my channel. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Okay? Y'all don't read my damn messages I be getting from these fake ass jive turkeys. It's deep frying season. So that's what it is. If you don't like that talk, y'all in the wrong fucking place. But it is what it is. Nothing personal. It's all about information, though. And these guys are putting out the wrong information. One guy on his live, he talking about an Indian book. We weren't African. He literally said, check out one of my last videos. He literally said that the same, the stuff that was happening to the Indians, it was true, but it wasn't happening to the Africans like that. They're rewriting the history in front of y'all. Before the internet, right? You had books and shit, and you had writers, and you had, the media was different than what it is today. Now everybody got a fucking phone and not studying any damn thing. They can just say what the fuck how they feel. It's opinionated history. They don't give you enough sources to back the shit up. And you gotta watch their sources. Cause a lot of time these abos will be in the fucking book, right? And if you read and research the book, it talks about African history in their books. It talks about Negroes in their books. So I don't understand the confusion. I really don't. It's a sad day in the conscious community. This don't happen to other people. You don't find other groups of people confused at who the fuck they are. This shit is an anti-African movement. Make no mistake about it. They meant to do that shit. They want to plant seeds of confusion about your identity. Yeah, I'm a native. Motherfucker, you wasn't. You capping, bruh. All of us, lottie-dottie, everybody. The people that look like me and you have already been here. You have no fucking proof, bruh. None. And y'all jump across timelines. Where your proof at? Columbus ain't say he seen y'all. I know Columbus ain't go get to America, but when he got to those Americas, the Greater and Lesser Antilles, he said he saw folks with horse hair. How many of our people got horse hair? Unless they go get that shit at the stove. The fuck y'all talking about? The Lenape Indians that was in New York, the Arawaks, they don't look nothing like us either. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about or where y'all get this shit from. Let me roll down my window. I'm a little hot. I really don't. Y'all make up shit, man. And y'all throw everything on the wall. Y'all was saying Egypt is in America. Ain't no damn Egypt in America. Where, family? Show us artifacts over here. Don't be the Grand Canyon. That's their favorite shit. That shit was a hoax in 1908. Look it up. The Grand Canyon hoax in 1908. Right? Where is it? Y'all just make up shit. You find a map on the internet. Oh, we the Timerians now. All of a sudden you see a map. Right? Y'all see a map and it says T Amerikaans, and y'all motherfuckers don't understand the Dutch grammar where that is an apostrophe T, and the Dutch drew the map up, and that's just the Dutch saying the Americas. But y'all took that and ran with it. Y'all everything except for African. Everything except for. Y'all to take a DNA test and that shit'll come back 75% plus West African, and you will deny it. Nah, man, that's for entertainment purposes. No, fam, here's the kicker. You get your DNA from your mama and your daddy. You inherited it from your family. You ain't inherit DNA from 23andMe. You didn't inherit the DNA from Ancestry.com. You get those, yeah, T-Dutch. The Dutch. Right? You didn't inherit that shit from the company, bro. You already had it in you. You got chromosomes and shit. Every human person has a human cell. It's science. But half y'all motherfuckers probably ain't even go to class or was sleeping there while the teacher was talking. Now you're 20, 30 years old, thinking you know everything, picking up these books. that a lot of the racist books. Let's not forget about Augustus LaPlé-Jones. Y'all talking about Queen Mu and the Egyptian Sphinx. I heard a lot of y'all talking about this shit. That dude was pseudo. Look up Augustus LaPlé-Jones. Look at the authors of these books. Because y'all don't. I saw one dude pick up a Carter G. Woodson book, and he tried to make Carter G. Woodson seem like he didn't know what he was talking about as far as Africans being in America. Have you lost your African mind? The miseducation of the Negro is what y'all need to be looking at, because y'all are lost. How you gonna pick up this man's book and say he must have had confusion? You don't even know who Carter G. Woodson was or what he stood for. So that's what I'm saying. It's amateur night with these folks. What tribe you from? We part of all of the tribes. Have you taken a DNA test? That's for entertainment purposes. It says I'm African, but I don't believe what the white man be saying. The white man ain't give you that fucking DNA. Your mama and your daddy did. Okay? Y'all tripping. It's sad, man, but there's a lot of the young folks, man. Like most folks that grew up and had some type of black history in their life, they ain't talking this shit. But it's the young folks that might have not been exposed to those courses and stuff. So you get, we're in the media. Our media has changed where, it's not in books. It's, you can pick up the phone. And then you hear somebody like a Dane Calloway tell you ain't African. When this motherfucker is from D.C., Southeast, he can't tell you what tribe he's from, right? He plagiarizes his work. You dig? He makes shit up, and y'all eat that shit up because something about Africa y'all don't like, or being called African, or being associated with Africans, or some shit like that. It's kind of sickening, We were the original this, we were the original. Like, man, cut that shit the fuck out, bruh. Prove your existence over here. Now, I have never said that it wasn't melanated people over here. I ain't gonna say that, because, that'd be stupid. But to place all African Americans in America before everybody else, you done lost your African mind. To deny that the slavery Holocaust ever happened, or to underestimate the numbers, you have lost your African mind. To deny that Harriet Tubman exists, that's what one of y'all fuckers said. Dane Calloway said that shit was made up. What the fuck wrong with y'all, man? This shit is dangerous, man. You can lose your African mind on these apps nowadays. Hey, you thinking you a motherfucking Israelite one day? Y'all was Israelites 2-3 years ago. Now y'all indigenous to America today. Hey, peace. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. If you love African history, culture, and greatness, y'all in the right spot. We deep frying jive ass turkeys over here. It ain't personal. It's all about the facts and the information. So thank you guys for coming in. But y'all, the ones that I'm talking about, and I ain't talking about anybody that has a knowledge of self. If you got a knowledge of yourself, I support knowledge of self. You got you know who you are. Hey man, I'm tired to this. But what they do is they try to cut the African part of shit. They're historically, Indians and Africans have a history together, good and bad. There was some intermingling between the two. But what these motherfuckers do is try to cut out the history and say, well, nah, it was just us. Motherfucker, no, man. Like, include everybody's history, man. You cut out other people's history when you say shit like that. Y'all are some historically illiterate mofos. Y'all don't read the books. Y'all don't even read the books y'all say to read. We're not African. Hey, Patrice, shout out to you. This is crazy. So I'm on here now. For those who don't know me on YouTube that have just now tuned in, I have like over 170,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you for everybody that has supported me. But I'm starting to do a lot of my content on YouTube because TikTok, I've banned my live. I haven't done a live in a while on my main account. So I'm going to just be hanging over here. Plus, I can show screens, and we can talk about sources, and we can debunk they shit. Half the time, you can debunk them with their own fucking source. Check out my last video. This dude grabs a book and it says Indian slavery, and he thought that it wasn't going to have anything about black people in it. Damn. Got him. They trying. You cannot, Africa, bro. You can't run away from Africa, bro. Africa, Africa, Africa. It always comes back. You know. He reads a book. Look at my last video. Look at my last video I posted, right? And this cat's reading the book, and he's going all over all of this, and he was like, you know, this one Africans. These weren't Africans, bro. I looked at that book and I found several words, several times that I saw African in that book. I saw several times where it said Negro in the book, several times. So what the hell is he talking about? Like it didn't happen. In his book, it separates Indians, right? Indians, white folks, right? It separates Indians, white folks, and mulattoes, right? In his book. I don't even have to bring out my sources on some of these job ass turkeys. Check out the videos and watch me dissect they shit, right? They pull up shit and they don't read it. They pull up old articles and they don't read the whole thing because they getting their ass kicked with these fallacies. All right. So if I show you something, I'm gonna show you the thing. You can look back at it and be like, damn, Port was right. Everything was in it. I'm not gonna leave out every damn thing. I'm trying to put all of the information in it for y'all so y'all can see it. But these dudes, especially on TikTok's a whole nother beast because they can have a screen behind them and then they can put their head over shit. So it's even hard to even try to find the information that they put out. Information, if it's the truth, it should not be hard to fucking find. People who have the information shouldn't be stingy with the information to share that shit. Hey, here's my source. You can look this up on here, page such and such. This dude got in like maybe 20 minutes of the video, and no, I'm in the Carolinas and shit. But yeah, he gets in there, man, within maybe 15 minutes of the video, and he cuts out the part where it says, what it say? It says Indian slaves intermingling with Negro slaves. And he's like, let me stop that shit, bro. Read it. Tell us more. So go ahead and check that video, man. Out. That's funny. That was funny. But these dudes on here have lost their mind. A lot of the females have too. I ain't African. Some of y'all be wearing African shit. Well, take the fucking box braids, the African braids out your head. You know? That's the weirdest shit. The weirdest shit. We everything except for African. You know? And we are the only group of people to have that fucking identity crisis. This wasn't accident. They planned for us not to know who we were. They planned for us not to have knowledge of self. They planned for us to be lost. You know what they didn't plan? They didn't plan for us to read at all. So shout out to the brothers that are reading the books. I don't knock anybody for reading any books. But if you go on here and if you supposed to be putting that book out as your source, make sure you have the understanding of what that author was trying to say and convey in the text. Because y'all be lying and shit, man. Y'all be saying crazy shit. Check out those videos. I'm about to get off because it seems like my feed is fucking up. I'm out.